Hello everyone and welcome to the STB Racing League Season 19 Tier 2 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, live from the Jeddah Corniche circuit here in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. We're here for the third to last round of the championship, and it is really hotting up between current pole sitter Nikki F1 TV and AMS Tris. I'm joined once again by Bram Nilsson. Bram, we're here in Saudi Arabia for the first time in Tier 2. We know how sometimes the racing is in this division, but I'm very looking forward to this race. We had a great Tier 1 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. What can we expect from tonight?
Chaos. That's what I'm expecting from tonight. Expecting some surprise results and a good race with probably some safety cars. Yeah,
definitely gonna have a great race. I think Saudi Arabia is, surprisingly for a street circuit, a very good track for battling on. So you've got a lot of straight lines. There's going to be a lot of slipstreaming, DRSing, ERSing. There's going to be a lot of doing it, doing tonight. We've got a few new drivers here this evening in Tier 2. Obviously, some drivers, there's been a big shake-up again in the lineup. We've got LOA Mardis, which people may know from BRS. He's racing tonight as reserve driver. Doing his first running this evening. We've got ETE Scuderia, and he's actually in Scuderia Alpha Tauri, so that's banging. I don't know if that's the name still, but we're going to go with that. Yeah. We've got QBR20 Sagento. He's with us this evening. We've also got Shut Medal, he's back. We've got RWSRL Trolley, he's in. And then some people may know KTFE Sierrat, who is racing in Tier 2 this evening. Could race in Tier 1, so he's racing in Tier 2 tonight. Great sort of lineup going on here in Saudi. So, Bram, obviously the situation is 2 points separate Nikki and Tris at the top of the standings. Excuse me, that gave me a cold then. Obviously, Tris, last time out, dominated the Mexico City Grand Prix. He was one of 3 great winners last week. You had Sem, Tris, and then that Maudi guy that won Mexico. Pretty good race last week it was. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to this race, Bram. Obviously, the Constructors is hotting up as well. I was going to get up the standings as well. Ray Lex is currently on a lap. So we're going to keep an eye on him. He had a great race in Mexico, podium finish. After a pretty dismal season, he's got some slipstream off the Haas in front. Coming around,
is gonna start a lap as
coming around the final corner. Gonna activate that DRS down the straight. It is going to be a 1:27.7, so it goes P2 Rayleigh X. The Swiss driver and Mafia has been turned. What has happened down into turn 1 there? Mafia was trying to do his lap and he's been taken out by Ray Lex in qualifying. What is going on? He was on his lap, Bram. He was on his lap.
Ooh, and Ray Lex is taking someone else out as well.
Oh no, what's going on here?
Hit an Aston Martin and he's got a 5-place grid penalty, which definitely deserved. He's hit Sargento as well.
What is going on here in Saudi Arabia?
He's doing that for.
Yeah, he just completely turned into Matt down to turn 1 there, and Matt was on a lap. Tris is coming through then on soft compound tyres.
He's not pushing.
Okay. Right then, the championship, Bram. Obviously, Constructors is hotting up in Tier 2. The battle is between Alfa Romeo, Williams, and Ferrari. And it's actually very bad tonight because Alfa Romeo only have 1 driver. So that's not good at all. But they are leading by 15 points to Williams that lead Ferrari by 10. So it is Williams versus Alfa Romeo versus Ferrari for the Constructors. So yeah, this is definitely the best championship battle we've got in the league.
Yeah, definitely Maudi. I'm really baffled as to what's going on here in qualifying with Ray Lex and Mafio. Mafio is driving around without a front wing.
Yeah, that's really. I don't know. I actually don't have a clue what happened. I don't know.
Manuel's on a quick lap though. No, he's not. It looked like it. This track just looks very quick.
It's definitely kicking off. Definitely kicking off tonight.
Tris is starting his lap now.
Here in Saudi, it's a lot of
He's pushing into turn 1.
a lot of tension here tonight.
Momentum through the first 2 corners. Up
Corners.
into the fast section of the track. He missed the apex a tiny bit, but he hooks the next apex up nicely. It compromises his line a bit to this section, not lifting a tiny bit, but he has invalidated his lap.
Invalidation.
He's really throwing it in. Interesting aggressive driving style. You must have a stable car if you can do that with it, because throwing it in like that will normally result in some spinning action, as Nicky sets a rapid time, 27.2. That's a very good time.
That's on the tier 1 pace. Did Surat race at Saudi Arabia as well in tier 1?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, I recognise now. Tris is 9 tenths up, but it was invalidated that time.
Still wouldn't get him pulled though. Only if he improves through the final sector.
Right, Maris.
But I reckon
LOA Maris was 8 tenths up on his lap. We'll dive it into the pit lane. So yeah, there's a big sort of gap, Bram, tonight. Obviously, we've got the top drivers like Nicky, Sierra, Ray Liex, Kaiki.
Invalidated as well. Kaiki's on a lap.
Quite a big gap. I don't think that was supposed to be the corner there, Kaiki. He's not using his ERS. He's going to go for another lap.
No one's on a lap as of right now. Trolley is the first one to be on the out lap. Manuel's still pushing though.
I want to know what happened between Ray Liex and Mafia down into turn 1. That was absolutely insane.
I'm not sure what Ray Liex might have paused the game and caused his AI to hit Mafia. Manuel looks quick though. He's invalidated his lap, but he's still pushing. And it's looking like he's gonna put a quick lap time on the board.
He's invalidated though, so he's not gonna put a quick lap in. He dives into the pits. The only ever Costa Rican driver in STB. Love saying that.
Our fan favorite driver, F1X Dilemma, is going to be the first one to start his final run of qualifying.
I mean, I don't know about fan favorite, but
oh, he's always up there to cause some controversy and action.
Yeah, well, and he's got the Alpine alongside him.
And even on his outlap, he's being overtaken.
So, yeah, Brad, obviously Dilemma didn't have a very good start to the season. He had a few, a few stewards trips, a few trips to the stewards. He's definitely calmed himself down since Austria. So, good to see Dilemma back up there. He just needs to be careful though, because he is currently on the dreaded 7 penalty points. An 8th in STB gets you a race ban, so he does have to be careful. This is a yellow flag.
Yeah, it's just 4 cars getting out of the way.
Let's see that. Dilemma is pretty quick
Dilemma
usually in qualifying.
Really messing up his lines.
He's usually very quick in qualifying, Brown, but obviously it's very difficult. He's extended.
He's invalidated as well.
Well, there you go. He's messed that up.
Then with shot medal, no, we won't, because he also has invalidated. Sargento though, purple to the first sector. And it's looking rapid from the Aston Martin driver who's making his debut here.
Yeah, obviously raced yesterday, but had to go unfortunately.
Great line through the chicane. This is my least favorite corner on the track because I always hit the wall there.
Oh, I thought the hairpin was your least favorite.
Oh yeah, actually the hairpin is. Scrap what I just said. It's definitely the hairpin.
Yeah, taking it very close to the wall there. Using the curb on the entrance. Good exit there from the Mexican down the straight.
Amos Tris is only in P5 right now. He's left with it all to do in the final run of qualifying. He can't afford to make a mistake with his rival on pole position.
Here we go down the straight there. It's going to be DRS enabled for the Aston Martin. Bit of tow from the McLaren ahead. What lap is this going to be for Sargento? It's a 128 dead.
P8.
Very, very spaced out the gaps tonight. I didn't expect these gaps to be so big. As
they're not, especially at the front, Maddie. Only Nicky, but it's going to be very tight for this final run. I'm really excited.
Oh, actually, no, they're not.
He's going to be the first one to start his lap.
Right, Maffio's on lap at the moment. He's going to have a lot of traffic. On his lap.
I don't care about Maffio. He's lost. I'm looking at the front fight. Tris now down to P7 because of a good lap time from Krokranier. Reliax has started his lap as well. Next one to start his lap will probably be Norris, I think. And Tris, Serrat and Nicky will be the last ones to start the lap. Let's go back on board with Reliax. Through the hairpin he goes. Important to keep that line tight and get the throttle right at the right point. If you do it too early, you have to back off. If you do it too late, you're in the wall. Great commitment through the chicane. He's oversteers a bit, but he keeps it going.
Who are you looking at? Sorry, I was looking at Reliax.
Talking about Kaiki here.
Oh, okay, sorry about that.
Into turn 22, 23 complex, the best corners on the track. He doesn't really commit to it that much. He keeps it safe, but it's looking like a decent lap from him and a decent improvement so far. Oh, big slide out of the final corner. Still good lap though.
It's going to be a 27 for Kaiki. Yes, it is. P4, 127.77.
Let's go back on board with Reliax. He's going to run up to the line. He's 2 tenths up on his time. If he manages to keep this up, he will finish P2. And he gets that P2 position, 1.5 tenths away from pole position. Tris now purple through the middle sector. He's getting blocked. Oh! That's a close call. Nicky's the final one on a run here. So Nicky can answer if Tris gets that pole position. He's currently in P7.
Oh, shit myself if I was Tris.
Goes on the traction.
Down the straight then.
It's a decent run.
DRS is now
board. Be pole position for championship leader AMS Tris. Yes, it is. Now Nicky has to answer, but he's invalidated his lap, Maldi.
And he was 4 tenths up in sector 1 as well. He nailed sector 1 on this lap.
Let's see what he can do.
Maffio currently P14.
Well, that would have been pole position for Nick here. He would have got pole if he didn't invalidate it.
What was the lap time?
26.8.
Well,
low 26.8. So by quite a little margin as well.
So Nicky has got the pace there. He needs
pace advantage.
He needs to beat Tris here tonight to get back in the championship lead. Obviously, they have got Reliax and Serrat behind them. And don't count out Manuel as well tonight. He's got decent pace in this qualifying session right on. A few tries to retire from the session. But yeah, Bram, I'm pleasantly surprised by that qualifying session.
Yeah, great qualifying session. Reliax, of course, having that 5th place grid penalty, that's going to change things up here. He'll be starting P8. And yeah, that was probably the most interesting point of qualifying here today, Madi. The incident with Reliax.
Yeah, very weird. It was weird, very weird. But yeah, this that is your qualifying then for the first ever Tier 2 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. First is AMS Tris, second Nicky, third Reliax, fourth Serrat, fifth Manuel, sixth Kaiki, 7th Sargento, 8th Crooker, 9th Norris. He'll be happy with that. He was struggling in practice. 10th is Maris, but he's on mediums. Very good from him. 11th Trolley, 12th Scuderia, 13th Dan Souza, 14th Maffio, 15th Fieberin, 16th Shut Medal. And right off the back of the field is F1X Dilemma. Okay then, Bram. Obviously, the two championship rivals in Tris and Nicky now, it's now starting to get feisty. I think we could well be seeing some Hamilton Verstappen battling.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be pretty
expecting to see some wall tapping here and there, Maudi.
Yeah, well, I mean, what was I going to say? Yeah, so Tris and Nicky start on the front row. They are quite, you know, quite clean drivers. But when a championship is obviously in the balance, Bram, they've got to take chances. They've got to take their opportunities. They've got to push hard. Exactly. And yeah, we could well be seeing maybe a few controversial moments in the last 3 races. Saudi Arabia, Abu Dhabi and Brazil. Yeah. Are the final 3 races. Yes. It's going to be a great battle. But I do hope, Bram, that they don't get messed up by connection issues or glitches or you know, just involved in silly things. I want this championship to be as authentic as possible. Surratt starts P3, Bram. Anything about him? He might be able to cause a little upset.
I think he will. He'll probably have some good race pace, and I'm confident in Surratt being able to challenge for a good podium position / race win here, Mali.
Yeah, obviously Manuel P4 at the moment. This is his best qualifying to date in STB. I think maybe this could be a very good day for Williams tonight. Very good night, sorry, for Williams. Both Ferraris are down in P13 and 15, but they're going to be on, well, they're actually, Dan's on medium and Febrin's on softs. Don't know if he meant to do that. But yeah, it's quite a mixed strategy outside the top 10, Bram. Talking about Febrin's tyres. Charlie will start on medium. Guideri's on softs, Danny's on medium, Matthew's on medium, Febrin's on softs, and then it's soft for Chuck Medal and Dilemma. So yeah,
the McLaren duo at the back.
Mixed strategy. I like it.
Disappointing qualifying from Febrin though. He would have surprised. Been surprised to see him higher up the grid.
Well, obviously Saudi Arabia is a very difficult circuit. I mean, I'm not looking forward personally to Tier 3 tomorrow. It's going to be quite. Yeah, I mean,
quite dreadful.
I don't know. It's just yeah. It's going to be dreadful. I'm going to check the stream on our end while I do that, Bram. Who's your prediction to win tonight's Saudi Arabian Grand Prix? Who do you think is going to win?
Nicky F1 TV here.
Okay.
Oh, mate, he's going to get this win here today. He's got the pace. He missed his chance in qualifying, but I think he'll have the pace to win this race. Any chances for a surprise podium here in Saudi today, Madi?
Sorry, Bram, what was that? Sorry, I was just checking the stream. What? Sorry?
I think there's going to be a surprise podium. If there were to be a surprise podium, who would you put your money on to get it?
I reckon Maris. Surratt has disconnected from below it. Try and get him back in. He's going to lose.
Unfortunate for
yeah, he's going to lose.
He's going to lose some position.
Yeah, he's going to lose a little bit of time on the start.
I think, Madi, this is Crooken's moment. This is
well,
time.
Last week was my moment, and Crooken, this could well be his moment. Tristan.
It's time for Crooken's podium, Madi.
Here we go then, Bram. We are ready for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
It's been on his way.
You think Nicky's going to win?
For a long time.
I didn't actually say what I think is going to win. I actually think I'm going to go with Maris. He's on medium. He's starting P10. I'm going to go with Maris. Surprise podium. He's going to be a win.
Good shot.
That's who I think is going to win. Here we go then, Bram, for the STC Tier 2 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix live in Jeddah. For the first time, the Tier 2 drivers are go. It has to be a great start from Nicky, and he's got that. But Tris has had a much better execution of the start there. Nicky's up the inside into turn 1. There's been contact already as they go through turn 1 and 2 now. Nicky's going to follow through. There's going to be a bit of contact down the back of the field, quite clean. Bad start from Trolly there. He's down to P17 as they all navigate through the first sector. Maris is getting a bit breaky as they come through sector 1, and he's staying in P10. There's been a spin. There's been a spin. Shot Medal has hit the barriers on the inside, and Trolly has retired from the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. He's fucked that completely. And it's all kicking off in the midfield. We've got Scuderia off the circuit. Shot Medal's gone through as well. Sorry, we've got Matthew trying to get himself past Scuderia. And we've got
a 3-wide action into the hairpin.
3 wide into the hairpin. And Shot Medal's hitting the span. Shot Medal's span into the Mercedes. The Mercedes has been hit there by Dilemma. Mari's down in last place. It's kicking off here in Saudi Arabia. Tris leads by 5/10 of a second, and he's still kicking off in the middle sector. Both Ferraris trying to navigate their way through, and Maris down in P16. That's a shocking start. Shocking start there for Maris.
Yeah, for your win favourite, as of right now, he is last.
Well, I was last in Mexico, and Shut Medal's gone very deep into the chicane, and now it's going to be down the straight. Shut Medal's going to be a sitting duck against PNF1 Fever, and as they come down into the final corner, it's going to be slipstream, slipstream, slipstream as they go in.
And there's a McLaren and Ferrari side-by-side fest. Both McLaren and Ferraris going side-by-side, Weber in. And there's a Williams off the track, it's manual.
I thought that was Tris then. And we've got two drivers in the pit lane, two drivers in the pit lane. This is action, action, action. Maffio now defending into turn 1. This is what I wanted to see in Saudi Arabia, into turn 1. And Shut Medal's got the move done. He's up in the P8 now, but Maffio is on those slower.
Very bad defense by Maffio. You should know what switchback does not work at turn 1 in this track. But then again, we're used to very bad defense from your team Maffio.
I'll tell you something though, Bram. STB Norris is actually running in a very good position. He's running in P6 at the moment behind Crooken.
Great start from STB Norris.
Great start from him.
He's got a special guest watching.
Yeah.
Tonight.
His girlfriend, I believe, is in on the stream, and there's been a spin. Dilemma is out of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Oh, dearie
Some
me.
things never change, do they?
Oh, dearie me. See, I love this. There's action everywhere as Morris now is going to get on the back of Fever in.
Going for a move on Scuderia, Maldi.
Scuderia. Here we go. He's going to go on the inside into the chicane, and he's done that. What a move. Forces him a bit wide there, side by side. And that is a move there from Shut Medal. He's on smoke tonight. Look at that, great move there.
And Tris are absolutely smoking the pack. It's like Hamilton and Verstappen.
We do have to watch out, Bram, because they will have DRS on each other next, so it's going to be pretty feisty.
Make each other pull away.
Here we go then, Scuderia in the slipstream of Shut Medal. It's going to be ERS activation.
Can he go for
into turn 1? They collide a little bit there, but that's good racing there.
And the defense as well.
Sorry, Bram, I keep cutting you off here.
Shut Medal here. Fantastic moves by him.
Yeah, Shut Medal's doing a good job. Sorry as well, Bram, for keep cutting you off. I am getting very hyped up about this race. It's been action everywhere in this Grand Prix, and Tris is now down to 40% ERS. So he's really been using that ERS trying to defend. And if he does win this race, at the moment, it's 9 points. As there is a sector 1 yellow flag. That is Morris out of the race.
Great shout from you, Maddie.
And that is a great prediction from me there. And there is no safety car. Interesting stuff. Oh. Okay. DRS then, Bram.
STB Norris might be able to go for a move on Crooken here.
Yeah, watch out for Nicky, because he's going to be on the back into turn 1. This is the battle we want to be looking at, Bram.
But Norris is going to go for a move on Crooken.
Nicky's in the slipstream down into turn 1.
Let's go on board with Nicky then. Side by side.
Closing. Up the inside. Go. No, he's not going to do that.
And Norris has got past Crooken already.
And Riley on the back of Stir now.
Thanks him with that little bit of DRS action. Now these two experienced drivers will help each other.
Godfrey, well done. Dan tried to come back on the circuit and he spun out of Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. He spot that completely into turn 2.
Unfortunate for KTF Dan Souza.
Oh, honestly, it's every race now.
Yeah,
so unlucky. Well, that was his fault.
Struggling with this game as well, you can see.
That was his fault.
And Nicky and Tris are pulling away by 1.5. It's great. The pace these guys are putting up is absolutely mental, man. It's crazy pace.
Oh, and Surat had a bit of lag. Surat's had a bit of lag. He's had a glitch in the game.
Crooken's picked himself up a penalty. That's not going to do him no favours. His Achilles heel has shown once again.
Is it just me? Or has Norris actually got very good pace?
Yeah. He does. He's looking good for a podium here. And that's something spectators, the special spectator, will like to see.
The gap is 7 seconds. Are you alright?
It's crazy, Maddie. It's crazy. Crooker now. It's a bit quicker than Norris at this point in time.
No, Bram. We actually have to deep this. Nicky and Tris are leading by 7 seconds, and it's been 5 laps as Crooker has got the move done on Norris. Here we fucking go. Okay.
Oh, and they've made contact, Maddie. Norris is Crooker off the track, and he's letting Crooker keep the position. That's lost them both a bit of time, and maybe even a bit of their front wing.
I don't know. They're running in a very good position. Yeah, it looks like Norris is losing a bit of time actually through this sector.
And he's picked up a pen as well.
And he's got Shut Medal. Don't count Shut Medal. He's got very good pace around this Saudi Arabian circuit. I'll tell you that for free. He's got some.
And they're gonna go side by side through the hairpin. Oh, this is gonna be sad. Oh! And they make contact with the wall. Oh!
They're gonna back out of that. I think Norris has definitely got damage. On Shut, I think Shut Medal might have a bit of damage as well.
I think so. Shut Medal's gonna go for it again into the turn 22-23 complex, the fastest few corners on the track.
Oh.
He makes Norris go in deep.
The RS then.
I don't think he's going to be able to go for a move.
Surratt is back past. Surratt's back past Bailey X. And Nicky's going for the overtake. Nicky's going for the move of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and he's done that.
And that is Nicky up into the virtual lead of the championship.
He has taken the lead at the moment. The gap is 5 points. That is crucial for the World Championship.
And there's side-by-side action as well. Matti and Viborino are going at it. Matti getting swamped, losing 2 positions in one straight. Feeling like Fernando Alonso in 2017. And he's in the wall as well. We've got that on the stream. I love that, Matti. Wouldn't have expected anything.
Has he got damage?
I don't think so. But he has fucked it.
God's sake.
Shut Medal picks up a
Here we go then. Well. Tris needs to get back past Nicky. This is the battle now, Bram. I told you that it was going to heat up for the championship. I told you.
And Rayleigh has got back past Surratt. We've missed that. The 2 lanes are going at it for that final podium position. Cochran and Norris are looking good to pick up any scraps if some of the top drivers crash out.
Here we go then. DRS for Tris.
I don't think he's going to go for a move into this. Or is he? Oh, he's not. He's dummying though. I don't think they're keeping. I don't think they're being very friendly. But there's a Ferrari off track, and they've made Madi, Viborin and ETE Scuderia have made contact at the fast chicane. They've both spanned.
Scuderia has got
passed once again.
Scuderia's got damage.
and Surratt are going side by side as well.
Scuderia will need to box. Scuderia will need to box.
Norris is going for a dummy move as well, but Cochran defending very nicely indeed. Great racing from the Red Bull and the Mercedes drivers here.
Could this well be the end of Ferrari's challenge for the constructors? Got P9 and P11 at the moment.
There's a long time to go in this race, Maldi. Ambos picks up another penalty. And Norris once again having to defend into the hairpin from Shut Medal. The hairpin is Shut Medal's overtaking zone, it seems. And they're catching up. Nah, they're not really catching up, but they're sticking with Surratt and Rayleigh in the fight for the final podium position.
Here we go! Shut Medal's got the DR, got the ERS, and he's going to go for the move.
Oh, there's contact, Maldi!
Ooh. These drivers are on smoke tonight.
Yes, and Shut Medal currently on for driver of the day. What a drive from him from the back row, the grid.
Rayleigh and Surratt are actually having a very good scrap here. Nicky, here we go then. Nicky's going for the move again. Tris is going to go defensive. Going to pull to the inside line. Nicky's going to go around the outside, and he's got the move done. This is it.
Shot Metal now is up in.
I'll tell you something, Bram, right?
Cochran's getting back past though,
Bram.
but Shot Metal's gonna try to dive it down the
yeah,
inside.
Shot Metal's got no ERS now. He's on 10%. He's gonna have a lot of power.
Yeah, he's gonna have to play
good
the
for him.
ERS saving game.
That's not good for him, and he's using ERS to try and get past the Red Bull. I'll tell you something, Bram. I think this is one of the best races of the T2 season so far.
Don't say that yet, Maldy. You're gonna jinx it. Don't say it yet.
Well, okay, so far then. This race has been banging. Action, action, action everywhere. As Cooking goes wide, get picks up a pen. And now Shot Metal's going to have the ERS. I don't know why he's using ERS. He's got 5%.
Shot Metal's the new KTFE Felipe.
Linda.
He also used his ERS way too soon all the time.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, because of certain drivers, Felipe's not been able to show that in many races this season. So.
What? Shot Metal's hit the wall, Maldy. I think.
Yeah, he's defo got damage.
From what it seemed, I got damage from that. And let's have a look at the turning. It doesn't look like he's got damage, Mali.
Well, I'll tell you something. Forget the damage. He's got the DRS as Tris takes the lead back off Nicky at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And now Nicky's going to have DRS again.
And Reliax are going at it
DRS
once again
is going to happen
well.
again for Nicky Bram. So I'll cut you off, but Nicky's going for the lead again at Saudi Arabia. And he's got the move done. This is an incredible battle for the top two drivers in Tier 2. This is the battle that we want to be seeing. This is crazy scenes. Crazy scenes.
And Shot Metal and Cochrane are helping each other with those DRS passes, just making their lap times quicker. Norris sticking right behind as well. I have a feeling Norris is gonna go for a ballsy strategy here.
Yeah, we need to try and
go for an undercut.
Someone needs to try and go for an undercut here to spice things up a bit in this battle.
Might be able to go for a move down the inside.
Gap's 2 seconds. Cochrane's 2 seconds now to Surratt and Reliax. So it is hotting up.
Oh, and Surratt made a mistake into the hairpin. But he won't lose too much time by having made that mistake.
Oh my god. Bram, both Nicky and Tris are both on 95% ERS. That is mad. On exactly the same percentage.
The DRS ERS pull away game. Nicky now might be able to keep this lead.
Well, Tris is going to have DRS again.
He's going to defend. He probably isn't, but Tris is going to just stick behind here. And go for a move into turn 1, probably. We've seen like 10 passes for the lead already.
Nicky's in!
No!
Nicky's in, right? That could be absolutely crucial for this race.
Strategy.
This could be...
F1 TV. Reliax goes aggressive as well, as does Sarah. North's gonna box. I told you we was gonna box.
Here we go then.
It's gonna go for an undercut.
This is it now for Norris. This has to be the lap. This has to be the outlap of dreams for Norris. But where is Nicky going to come out in? Is Nicky going to have... Nicky's not going to have traffic. Nicky's going to have clear air on fresh medium tyres. Okay. Race is back on here in Saudi Arabia. Lap 10. And sector
there's
1
a yellow flag in the first sector. There's a Mercedes off the track.
No.
No, there's not. It's I don't know which car it was. There was a yellow. There's another yellow flag. Not sure what's going on.
That's a glitch. No, there's no yellow flag. That's a glitch. Okay. Codemasters. God.
Odies, man.
Yeah. Right. Here we go. Norris then. Oh no. Catch up to the back of Dilemma.
Now that's Shot Metal, you donut. Oh no.
Yeah, calling me donut.
Oh, and this is not gonna be nice for Norris.
Oh no.
This is not gonna be.
Oh no. Hurt. Oh no.
This is gonna hurt a lot. Luckily, Dilemma makes a mistake, and I don't think it was a mistake.
Yeah, personally, I think you just let him free to. Yeah, I think you just let him free to prepare. But Nigel lost a lot of time there.
And Cochrane and Shot Metal are going right at it once
right,
again.
Tris is back in. Nicky, let's see where he is. Come around the final corner now. This is going to be close. This is going to be very close between Williams and Alfa Romeo down into. Here we go. Then out the pits goes Tris. Nick is coming down the straight.
Crooken's picked himself up a 5-second
Tris is going to feed back in. Tris is going to feed back in. And it's going to be side by side. Side by side out of the pit lane. Here we go. Down into turn 3. Oh, here we go. And Tris takes the lead of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Oh.
He's now on 1 lap pressure tyres. It doesn't really
I can't
matter.
breathe tonight, Bram. This is... Oh, my God. What a race. We have on our hands here in Saudi Arabia. DRS then for Nicky.
TRT Mafia now up in P3.
What happened with Norris? He's lost a lot of time.
He was stuck behind Dilemma for the first sector. Once again we see Rayleigh and Serrat battling it out on track. They're really close together and they're pushing each other hard.
Yeah, this is the podium battle, I think. Realistically.
Yeah, this is the... You're correct, man. This is these two lads.
Obviously, Shot Medal does not know how to use his ERS. He's on 27% last time I just checked, so he really doesn't know how to conserve that.
No worries, he's had a great race so far.
Yeah, definitely.
As we speak, he's my driver of the day. Tris now going for a move back past Nicky, who's got past before the final corner.
That was very scary down turn 1 though. This pit lane reminds me, I don't know, it reminds me of Vietnam pit lane. It's very similar, but then it also reminds me of Canada pit lane as well. So it's kind of like a mix.
Yeah, it's Canada pit lane, that's the one.
Yeah, but it also reminds me a bit of Vietnam as well.
But Shot Medals now pulled away from Crooken as well. 1.7 seconds is
yeah, but he's used a lot of ERS.
Penalty for speeding in the pits. Yeah,
Who?
but crucially, Crooken's not got DRS.
Who had the penalty for speeding in the pit lane?
Crooken.
Oh, okay. I'll see.
Two Germans out in front, reigning supreme.
Right, Nicky's lost a lot of time. I think Chase is very good on those mediums.
I don't think so, Maddie. I think Nicky's just sticking in that DRS. Doesn't really matter whether you're 3/10 or 6/10 behind, as long as you're within like 9/10, everything's gonna be alright.
Every little thing is gonna be alright. Dan picks up a penalty
off the track. Nicky now hasn't managed to get past Tris. Right here, let's have a look at the ERS situation. Has Tris used some? Yes, Tris has used quite a lot of ERS here. He's using ERS.
Nicky's closing, Tris goes defensive. Yeah. Sorry, bro, I keep cutting you off. This battle is so good.
I don't think Nicky will mind that. That's not going to matter for Nicky at all.
Serrat is overtaken again by Rayleigh X-Relics up in the P5 now. 8 tenths is the gap.
They're working together.
8 tenths is the gap now to Dan Souza.
Yeah, they're taking turns, Maddie.
It's good to see Dan up in P4.
Closing into Shot Medal here, 4/10 a lap. He's going to be within that DRS zone quite quickly.
Crooken is that, sorry.
Yeah.
Got to keep it good on the ERS. Shot Medal is...
Now the gap is 8/10.
Shot Medal is going to be very bad on the actual like speed down the straights. He's below 10%, Bram. So he's going to have not a lot of pace down the straights.
And Tris is trying to pull away. He's using his ERS. He's forcing Nicky to use a bit as well, but Nicky's having none of it. And Tris is really low on the ERS situation. He's about 20%. He's got about 20% less to use than Nicky does. And it's advantage Nicky here at Saudi.
Here we go then, down the straight. Rayleigh is going to get past Dan. It's going to be too wide, and Serrat's gone for the move.
Oh, and Dan Boss is it. Rayleigh out of podium contention, and that is really not something you should do, Dan Boss. I'm sorry, but that wasn't a smart move. Rayleigh is not going to be happy with that, and he rejoins the track behind STB Norris in P9. this has now lifted Serrat into podium, into an almost certain podium position. No more fighting unless there's a safety car. Norris picks up a penalty as well.
I think Rayleigh X, if he gets a move on, he could still get a podium. Serrat has got Serrat has got a penalty.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There are penalties ahead. So if Rayleigh X keeps it clean, maybe. Obviously, Dan's still to box, Mafio's still to box. So yeah, it's okay. But seriously, that is not. That wasn't. That was so not right. That was so not right. DRS for Dan on the back of Serrat. It was a bit. Oh, look at this camera angle. Taking a screenshot of that.
Yeah, I saw that camera angle as well.
I'm taking a little screenshot of that.
There's yellow flag in sector 2. Dilemmas of the track.
And Nicky has been overtaken again.
Into the pits.
Dan's in the box.
And Rayleigh X is catching up to Norris quite quickly here.
Yeah.
He's almost within that DRS already, and maybe he could drag along STB Norris.
Maybe.
Back up to the front. Ambos gonna exit the pits in P13.
Yeah, I really don't know what's going on at the moment with Dan. He's not had a good few races, has he?
No.
Very uncharacteristic from Dan.
Yeah, he's not having the racecraft and consistency that he normally always has.
Yeah, well, he's catching very quickly in this first sector. He's obviously on a fresh set of softs.
Manuel's had a disappointing race as well because
yeah, I thought Manuel was going to be on it here, and Rayleigh X is in DRS now.
He had a great qualifying, but he span at the final corner in the opening laps.
Oh yeah.
Mafio's having a decent race as well. He's
still rolling.
10 seconds behind, but he is on softs, to be fair. On mediums.
Very warm mediums as well. Right, Rayleigh X then is going to be in the situation with Norris. It's going to be a pretty straightforward move for the Alpha Tauri. Gets the move done.
Let's see. Oh, and it's a train. Muddy. There's some action going on for P12 here. 3 wide action into the final corner.
No.
Manu and Dambos are going.
Oh, and Dan's at the inside. That could have been a deja vu there. That could have been
toe here. Ike's gonna be a sitting duck.
Gonna go defensive.
Going on.
It's the Latin American drivers down in a turn 1 and 2.
And Viberino's gonna go for a switchback. They make contact on the rear and front wheels. And it's great defending from Kaiki here. Great anticipation of the situation. And he manages to keep that P10. Well, he really had no right to stay in that position without having any DRS. Zamos picks up another penalty.
So then, the situation is...
Marty, hang on. Look at Mafio, he could be up there for a top 5, top 4. Especially if he didn't clear the wall.
Yeah, well, the situation is, Serrat, and as there's another change of position up the front, we're literally missing out on this. I think we should concentrate on the front battle for a bit. But yeah, the penalty situation at the moment, Serrat is on 6 seconds, Medley is on 12 seconds, and Crooken's on 11. So at the moment, Rayleigh X is up in a P4.
That's a good recovery.
But that's only,
obviously, won't be happy. Kaiki has to go defensive into the final corner. He's lining up the exit. He knows what to do. He's let Manuel pass to get a bit of a toe. He's not going to get DRS, or he is actually going to get DRS. And that's a very smart move here from Kaiki.
It's going to kick off down into turn 1, Bram.
Squeezed in the middle. Going to be a sitting duck. Kaiki down the inside. Manuel keeping it around the outside. It's going to be tight off the exit. There's a bit of contact. And Kaiki gets that position on those 14 lap hold hards, and that's great racecraft from FXBR Kaiki once again here outside. He's really shown his best self here. Ibarin's going all kinds of off the track.
Yeah,
he's practically making up his own track.
He's practicing Yas Marina.
Yeah. Just straight lining everything.
Yeah, we go to Abu Dhabi, but crucially, Bram, sorry, Nicky is on the verge of losing that DRS.
Let's check that ERS.
He did not have DRS down the back straight. Nicky needs to win this Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. He's got no deployment. He's got no deployment down the straight.
And it's the fastest lap from Tris once again. Once again, upping the ante.
He's got no deployment. This is crucial for Nicky. Nicky needs to keep in that DRS and keep hounding Tris.
And Norris and Ralex once again are working together here, but I don't think Norris is gonna go for a move. Here there's gonna be some racing at the back once again. Vibarino now gonna be under pressure from Manuel and especially from Kaiki. He's not gonna have the straight line speed. There's a yellow flag in sector 2. No, there isn't.
It's so scary, isn't it? Right, Nicky then. Both using ERS. This is the battle now for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Who is going to win? I don't know if Nicky has an answer, Bram, for Tris here.
I think he does. I think Nicky's still gonna get this win. He's in the good position here, sticking behind in that DRS, just trying everything he can to pull away. But he's placed multiple attacks, and Nicky's just stuck with him every single time here. Dilemma's now gonna mix in.
We're getting lapped in here. Well, that's going to give Tris the DRS down the straight.
No, it's not.
Yes, it will.
Definitely not, Marty.
Oh, okay. No, it won't. Anyway, who will have DRS is Nicky then, down the straight. Here we go. Lap 19 of the race. This race has flown by, Bram.
Definitely, Marty.
Into turn 1, Nicky can't get it. Very similar.
Radiax and Norris aren't really catching up to the front pack anymore. Crooken looking good in that
Sector 1 yellow.
5 position.
I think that's Dilemma. Dilemma, he's out. He spun it on the curb. He's out of the race. Safety car.
Oh, we're getting a sprint.
Safety car has been deployed. That puts Raylex back into it. That puts Raylex back into it. Who's going to box for soft compound tyres?
Everyone.
That could be crucial as well.
Mafio's gonna gain big time here, I think. Lemma did a Checo Perez there.
Yeah, he's got it on the curb.
A sprint here.
For some reason, he spun it on the curb. And then
Nicky
out
and
right.
Tris are gonna go right at it.
Here we go. This is it.
In those final few laps, this is it.
I don't like the sound of that. We know what happened when the two championship battle of two championship protagonists battled at Saudi Arabia.
Back in contention as well, and we know Shot Medal. He uses a lot of ERS, but when he's got a lot of ERS, he's rapid. He's rapido.
Rapido.
He might be able to get himself a podium from the back row of the grid. The podium fight is looking nice as well. Raylex is in it because he's got no penalties.
Right then, Bram, the assignment is this for the World Championship. I thought Nicky was carrying on then. Nicky needs to beat Tris. He needs to win. Needs to. Like, there's no other assignment. He needs to win this race. The gap will be 5 set. The gap will be 5
Nicky
points.
Or Tris got fresh softs. Nicky's going on old softs and Tris is going on fresh softs. No, they're both going on fresh softs. Never mind.
I was going to say then, how do you know that? Right, Crooken's in. Watch out for Crooken as well. But also watch out for Raylex. He's got no penalties. This is crucial for the Swiss driver. He's going to try and get a bit of payback on what happened earlier
staying
on.
Out, and look where Matthew's going to exit.
Oh my dear, are you mad? Oh no, don't. Whoa, whoa, what's going on?
Oh.
Hold the phone.
Oh.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone.
Come on, Matthew.
Yeah, but Raylex has not got a penalty. This is literally the repeat of last week.
Norris got a 5-second pen for crossing the white line. That's gonna get removed.
Well, I swear they fixed that.
And he's got a 3-second. Yeah, he's gonna get some penalties removed there. And he won't have to worry about that. We've got that.
Where's Dan? Oh, Dan's in P5. Okay.
Burkhan's fallen back down the order though, because he's had to serve that 5-second penalty that they got for speeding in the pit, so his podium chances are looking not very likely, to say the least. And it's gonna be a straight sprint here.
Yeah, this is gonna be
a win between Nicky and Tris. I expect Maffio to fall back time-wise a little bit, and maybe position-wise as well. There's gonna be a gap between the top two and the rest of the field once again. But I'm here for it, Madi.
I'm here for it. Inject it. Inject it.
P5 as well. Yeah, this is inject it.
Inject it. Sorted. Full stop.
Yeah.
Here we go then. In STB language, anyone wondering, inject it means, you know, that it's good.
It's good, yeah, we're here for it.
That we need to deep it. Let me take a little screenshot of this. Banging little camera angle. Banging camera angle down here.
Yes, come on, lad. I'm just gonna have to make some big balls moves to get up the order. Rayleigh is gonna just have to keep it clean. He's not got a penalty. Let's have a look how many warnings he's got. He's got 1 warning, so he's looking good for.
Maffio has picked up 5 second time point for a severe collision with KTFE Serra.
That's gonna be removed though. I can tell you that that's definitely gonna be removed.
He's running very close to the back of Maffio. He needs to like calm that down a bit. Dan then up in P5. Obviously he's got penalties, so it's not really. But Rayleigh is in the position here.
And if the safety car boxes his lap, which it will, we'll have DRS in the final 2 laps of the race.
Oh, crazy. Okay then, this is Rayleigh's podium to lose now. This is literally the repeat of last week.
Maffio's got another 5-second penalty that's gonna get removed as well. And what's going on? Serrat's got past. Oh, Serrat's lagging, and he's lagged past Maffio here.
Maffio's got 4 seconds worth of pens.
Serrat's lagged past Maffio. Maffio's got back pass, so that's good, but Serrat's connection is not P, and he's disconnected from the session, Madi.
Okay. That's unfortunate. Maffio will have a few penalties removed, I think. I don't know why. Why is Maffio on? Okay, hopefully he's recorded that. Hopefully those penalties can be removed. He's just picked up 3 penalties.
They will be removed. They will be removed.
Okay then, here we go then. We are gearing up, Brab, for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix restart. And I'm here for it, front row seat.
This is really slowing it down near the safety cars, already into the pit lane, so he can go whenever he wants.
This is scary stuff, you know. This is scary stuff.
Quite late.
Here we go then. He's gonna have to buy out the final corner.
He's not gonna go yet, and he's gonna cause chaos down.
Here we go. It's gonna be chaos in Saudi Arabia, and it's go for Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. Tris has picked up penalties. That's crucial. They both picked up penalties there, and it's gonna be.
Mickey's gonna go for the move down the inside, Maldi.
There's been contact. That's crucial for the World Championship. There's been a collision, and Nicky's in the pit lane. Oh my God!
Norris is up into the podium positions. Rayleigh is in P4. There's people going off left, right, and centre.
That is literally a repeat of real life. And Nicky is at the end of his championship battle. Oh no! Oh my God, Bram! What has happened there?
And he's side by side through the hairpin as well. Sargento and Kaiki going at it. Kaiki doing a good recovery here. And they've made contact, but Kaiki manages to get just ahead into the chicane. He goes off track though, and let's go back to the front here. Is Tris's race, but he probably will be investigated by the stewards for that move into Turn 1, Mafio is currently provisionally P2. Rayleigh is looking good with those penalties. Without those penalties, should I say, intervals are not updating yet.
It's going to be interesting to see where Nicky...
And Manuel and Krukran are going side by side. Manuel's going for a bit of a switchback. He gets a snap of oversteer on the exit. And with some ERS usage, I reckon Krukran will be able to defend this position quite decently indeed. He's not really gonna go for any defensive move. He does turn in though, but Manuel's there. I don't think he saw him. He turned in hard. Wouldn't be surprised if anyone's got damage from that. Dambo's given up on his race because of the contact made with Shot Metal. Shot Metal was up into P3 before making that contact, Mali.
I feel really
almost out of the race.
I feel sorry for Nicky personally.
Yeah, I do too. That really wasn't his fault.
I don't know where he's going to finish now.
Oh, and there's a hit off the back, and Fiberino's span, and it's the Red Bulls making contact with him.
Yeah, Fiberino's gone. Who did he make contact with?
Fiberino hit the back of Krukran into the hairpin. It was Fiberino's fault, just by judging first time. Krukran and Manuel are going at it for P3. There's a yellow flag for P5, sorry. There's a yellow flag on the track. The DRS is going to be enabled in a few laps. In next lap, sorry.
Norris on the back of Mafio.
And it's a great fight for P2 here on track as well. Norris and Mafio going at it. DRS is going to be enabled this lap. There's some side-by-side moves going on. Krukran and Manuel are going at it even before the DRS has been enabled. Krukran manages to stay ahead. Actually gets ahead of Manuel. He was behind.
Nicky's going to have to get past Sagento as quickly as possible here to try and minimise the time. He's lost by that spin.
What a move from Nicky there. Right round the outside.
And Nicky picks up a penalty.
He has no right to go for an overtake. That is cracking.
Is that the end of the championship battle, Bram, now? Is that the end of it?
Sure, I think there will definitely be some implications for causing that big of a collision for the championship, taking out the European Championship rival. Sorry. Norris now in the penultimate lap. He's got a good run on Mafio. He's got DRS to play with next straight as well. He's gonna pick up a podium for his girlfriend. He's gone in deep.
Well, I don't think he will, because Rayleigh is going to win. Rayleigh is going to get the podium. That is confirmed. He's going to win. Potentially could win. Potentially could win this race.
Mafio's having none of it though.
Here we go. Norris then leads the race. Mafio's going to get absolutely swamped down the straight, and Rayleigh is going to go up the inside of Norris. Norris goes defensive. That was a late move there from the South African driver. That was a very late move. And Rayleigh is going to get back at him. Here we go then. Action going on behind.
It's really tight between the...
Oh, side by side, Kaiki and Manuel. Oh, very close. He's got the
Kaiki gets a move done. Great move by the Brazilian. He's showed some great racing today here.
Nicky's in the slipstream on Scuderia.
Norris now is probably gonna pick up that podium. It's gonna depend on the penalty situation. I'll check on it after the race is ended, and then I'll be able to confirm myself.
Yeah, Norris needs to get.
He's gonna get overtaken by Rayleigh, but Mafio is not gonna be able to go for a move. Two Red Bulls are going side by side as well. Kaiki's got
final lap.
Krukran.
No, it's not his checkered flag. Bram's checkered flag. Chris has won. And Rayleigh has got the move done for P2.
Yes, Rayleigh, great race.
Mafio P3. No, RPR Manuel P3. He's picked up his first podium, and Nicky's down a P6.
Ooh. So Norris did have quite some penalties. He's not even close to picking up a podium. He's P10, last points paying position. Let's have a look at Matt's penalties then. How much time we will need to deduct from his. I think it's yeah, we're gonna have to deduct.
Anyway, Bram, Fieber in and Schuttner going double side into the final corner of the final lap of the Grand Prix, and yeah, I don't think anything can happen there. Fieber's weaving for P11 of the Grand Prix, and that is it. That is your Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. Very controversial circumstances here.
Yeah,
very controversial. We will see what the stewards think.
Saudi Arabia.
We'll see what the stewards think.
Really
Do you know what? Great comeback from him. And it could well.
Let's have a look what the real standings
look
like. It might be a Matt podium, Madu.
It might also be potential penalty for Tris, depending on what the stewards think as well. So really kicking off in Tier 2. 2 races remaining now. But your race winner provisionally is AMS Tris. Second, Remy X. Third, RPR Manuel. Fourth on his debut, ET Scuderia. That is a very good drive from the Scotsman. Fifth, Crooken. Sixth, Nicky. He's not going to be happy with that. Seventh is Koiki. Eighth, Segento. Ninth, Mafio. 10th, Norris. 11th, Fieberin. 12th, Shut Medal. Surat was 13th. Your non-finishers were Dan Souza, Dilemma, Marlis, and Trolley. Those were your non-finishers here in Jeddah. Okay then.
Just to confirm, Maldi, Matt has finished P4. Manuel has got his first podium. Great result for Matty as well.
What's happened, sorry?
Matt's got P4, and if Tris gets a 10-second time penalty, which is up in the air, we don't know yet, the stewards will have to look into it. It's going to be a Really X win, Manuel P2 and Matty P3.
Okay, well obviously we have to interview the drivers that actually Okay then, Really X, welcome.
Yeah.
Another podium here in Saudi Arabia. Very good things have happened for you recently. Obviously a bit of collision with Surat, but a good comeback, very clean race. How difficult was it to not get penalties tonight?
Yeah, it was pretty hard. I got a warning in the start and then another one after the safety car restart, because I have had to avoid the guys. I chose another line to go and got a warning for that. Didn't gain any places due to this though. Yeah, I would say quali was pretty good and I was pretty happy, and then this 5th place grip penalty, I don't know if it's my fault or not. I was shocked because I collided with Mafio, and then someone was behind me and I wanted to get to the side and he's done the same and just run into my back. Yeah, so
yeah,
I started P8. Yeah, but I'm pretty happy now with P2. Are you still here?
Sorry, I'm just sorting a few things out in the server. Yes, Rally X. Sorry, yes, very good race today. Great comeback. Next week we're going to Abu Dhabi. How are you feeling ahead of that race?
Well, like Abu Dhabi, it's a great track. I really like it. So 2 podiums in a row, maybe 3. I don't know.
Yes.
We'll see.
Okay.
That's the way to aim.
Obviously, Relics, there are rumours that you potentially could be going up to Tier 1. Any comment on that?
Yeah. Would be pretty nice, I would say. Racing against more faster people. Will be hard though if I would come to tier 1, but of course fun.
Okay then, well we'll see you next week in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, see ya.
Yeah, great.
Okay then, thank you
Thanks.
Bram for being with me in the comments.